Okay, yay. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while, and I'm so excited today. One of the things I love to do with my Facebook Lives is bring in remarkable people that I either know for a long time or I work with, or make introductions to people that I believe can help you. I haven't done a Facebook Live and Facebook Live is making sure you can hear me, a replay of me. And with that today, one of the things that I, a number of years ago, that was a game changer for me is I had one of my mentors. I was stuck in this solopreneur, working my tail to the bone, up early, up late. And the person said, if you just hired somebody for 10 hours a week, it would change your life. And I remember thinking, 10 hours a week and all of these things that came up, but I took that first step. And when I took that first step, it was a game changer. I learned how to get organized, to work with other people. I learned how to free up my time to do the things that I love. I learned how to delegate. I learned how to get rid of those things I don't want to do. And so today I have a very special guest. She's a new friend of mine. But she is not, she's really familiar with what we're going to be talking about today. And we have a special gift for those of you that are joining. It's in the comment, but also you want to hear about that. This is the Director of Customer Experience. I wish a lot of companies had a Director of Customer Experience. I think that's missing. So I really appreciate Mackenzie Lepretre. So she is with an organization called FREEUP that does this incredible outsourcing. I've been using them for a number of years. I remember one night, Mackenzie, I got into bed and I was like, oh my gosh, I have this thing that I forgot to do for my client, and it was due in the morning. And I got onto FREEUP. And you're going to show us in a minute how simple this is. I put in the project. I hired somebody within 5 minutes, gave them the directions. I went to bed, and when I woke up, it was done. And it was just like, this is what I love about what you're doing. So Mackenzie, thank you so much. I was hoping that you would do a little bit of a demo today so people can see, and feel free to share what brought you here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thanks for the introduction, Shannon. We love working with you, and so glad that you've had such a good experience so far using FREEUP. So FREEUP is a freelancer marketplace we try to just kind of set ourselves apart from all of the other freelancer platforms out there. We try to provide a really customized experience. That way you don't have to put a lot of work into finding the freelancer, because like what you said before, you already have a lot of work that you have to do. My role with FREEUP is on the client experience side, making sure that your lives go smoother. And I'll go ahead and I can dive in, share with you all what an account looks like, and show you how simple the process is. So I'll just go ahead. Is it good if I go ahead and share my screen?
Yeah, please. Yeah. And I was just going to, one of the things I was going to add is that you guys vet everybody. And there was just so many, like that whole connecting process, because I've worked with other outsourcing. I would spend hours interviewing people. And all right. So anyways, are you able to share screen? Okay.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So this first page is actually going to be where you want to go and sign up. As what Shannon said, she already posted the link in the chat. So definitely go ahead and check it out. When you sign up for a FREEUP account, the account is absolutely free. And this is going to be what your dashboard looks like. Very simple, straightforward. You can see all of the job requests. These are test ones that we've submitted. And then you go ahead over here to create a new job request. And you're going to be able to fill out all of the details. Now, we ask for a decent amount up front because we want to find you the perfect match. What Shannon kind of said before is we try to take on a lot of the work for you. So part of this goes into pre-vetting all of the freelancers. We actually do video interviews with a lot of the freelancers before they're even allowed onto the marketplace to begin with. And then we also do an additional round of vetting after you submit your job request too, just to make sure that they're going to be a good fit for you, your company, what you're looking for, the hours, the tasks, all of that. So hopefully you don't have to do much work beyond that. You can have maybe 2-3 interviews and hopefully be rolling very quickly with a project. So the first thing you're going to do when you go to submit a new job request is enter the name of your job request. What was the first job request you ever submitted, Shannon? What was that task for?
So it was to create a flyer.
Okay, so flyer design. Then what you're going to go ahead and do and just click add skills. And then you're going to scroll down to design and creative. We'll go ahead and just do logo, or here we go, graphic design. And you can add multiple skills as well. Then you're going to go ahead and submit the job request. So you're going to add a little bit more details in here for what it actually is that you're looking for. Obviously, there are a lot of different things that you can hire freelancers for. So if you need someone specific time of day, you can just really kind of tell the freelancers what exactly it is that you're looking for. So you can put here that we are looking for someone to help with a flyer design. I'm gonna go through that a little quickly, but you can add a lot more to that job.
All the details.
Exactly, and you can see multiple examples too. Then we're just going to ask you some more details. If it's one-time task, if you need someone in the long run, that's something that's really great about what we do here as well. Say you're looking for a virtual assistant, right? And you're looking for someone to be with your organization for a long period of time. We require that our freelancers make a commitment to you and to us on that. So we're really dedicated to low turnover rates when it comes to our freelancers. And if for ever any reason it just doesn't work out, we'll always help you with finding a new freelancer as well. You can put how many people you're wanting to hire, what type of project it is. If it's a flyer design, it's probably going to be a fixed price project. Where you're wanting to hire the person from. What your general budget is. If you're not sure, it's totally fine. You can just kind of enter a range. So we'll go ahead and put $20 to $50, or you can go ahead and also put that your budget's flexible. Availability, how many hours, days per week. You can go ahead and kind of make that flexible based off of what you're needing. The scheduling preference for the freelancer, do they need to be able to work with you directly on a specific schedule, or can they just kind of do this whenever they want? So for example, for a flyer design, it's flexible. You just need to have it done by a specific time, and they can do it whenever they need it to be done. Does the freelancer need to be able to have audio and video calls with you? That's a personal preference. And then we also have this new feature called Expedite Your Job Request as well, where we will, if you pay in advance $50, we'll add those $50 back into your account, and we will actually expedite your job request for you too. That's brand new, so pretty cool. And then you can also select if you would like to include agencies in the candidate search or not. After that, pretty simple, straightforward. You just go ahead and click Add Job Ticket Request, and it pops up here right in your account. Now from there, we will have freelancers request the job like what I mentioned before, and we will vet every single freelancer that requests it. So we will not send you a freelancer if they request the job and they are not a good fit, which is awesome.
Yes.
Once you get connected with a freelancer, you'll be directed right on over to our messenger system where you can chat with them, figure out the details of the project, and decide if you want to move forward with them from there. So pretty simple and straightforward. And then you can always contact us as well. Another really cool thing is you can always talk to us on the phone. I know Shannon mentioned this before. We're really, really big on customer service. It's what sets us apart from everyone else. You can send us an email. You can give us a call. You can schedule a meeting with either Garrett or Jermaine. They're awesome. They're on from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, and you can find a time that works best for you as well, usually within the day. So if you ever need anything, that's always great too. So that's kind of my just general rundown of how everything works and how the process works. Is there anything else you think I should share, Shannon?
Yeah, just also the find work, if people are if you can just touch on that really quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're ever wanting to apply as a freelancer, you can just go right up here, up to the top, and click apply as a freelancer. You'll then be requested to submit a job application, and we will review your application, make sure that you have experience and everything like that, because like what we said before, we don't just let anyone onto our platform. And then after that, we will have an interview with you one-on-one, make sure that you're going to be a good fit for the platform culturally, and just have the experience to be able to provide clients excellent customer service as well. And then, yeah, once you, if you get accepted onto the platform as a freelancer, you will then have access to the jobs board, so where you will then be able to request jobs as they come through.
Beautiful. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted to show people how easy it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And so some of the people that I've hired is I actually hired an incredible accountant from like India who helped me get my QuickBooks set up, get it running reports. I mean, it was just, and the price was incredible. And I know there's also people in US, it's not just overseas. You know, when we think of outsourcing, it doesn't necessarily, I know Mackenzie, I actually have a friend, she's like, we should not be doing anything out of the United States. And I'm like, sometimes businesses need that boost. And, you know, I've always had great luck. I've also hired somebody to help me with tech support. And that was really, really super dynamic to, you know, I couldn't get some emails working. And so it seems like you guys just have this wide range of support, data mining, you know, even personal assistant, helping with phone calls. I mean, anything that you can think of. Is there anything else that I missed that should plant the seed?
Yeah, for sure. No, like what you said, it's a very wide range, not just in skill sets, but also in location with where freelancers are at all over the world. So really, you know, our goal is to find you whatever it is that you're looking for, whether that be a web developer or a virtual assistant or an accountant, like what you mentioned. Or social media marketing. There's so many different things out there. The goal is really to provide resources to entrepreneurs and small businesses who are looking to scale, trying to scale up, which is really, really hard because you also have to take the time to, you know, get that organized. But then once it's off your plate, it's off your plate and they're trained up and they're good to go on everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, really trying to provide that wide range. And it can be hard also to figure out what you need. And to be honest, that's what Garrett and Jermaine are there for. So if you're ever trying to just figure out what you need, you have no clue, jump on a consultation with them. It's completely free. We'll chat with you like, okay, what's taking up the most amount of time in your day that anyone else could be doing. We'll walk you through the process of, you know, how to create an SOP, because that is a thing with freelancers. You have to give them instructions, and that can be a big mind, you know, it can be a hard starting point, is getting just those instructions documented and ready to move forward. But once it's done, it's done. And then it's delegated out. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to check in on it every week or so, and then eventually just once a month, and you're good to go, you know? So.
Yeah, you guys have one other thing that we didn't talk about today, is your education portal. So I love I mean, it just for working with a team and working for other people, your education portal, that free opt-in that you have are really powerful. And I just wanted to piggyback on the phone call, because I know, you know, once I expanded my team to a certain level, I was having growing pains for me. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you have to learn how to do SOP. There's a growing experience. And I feel like FREEUP was there helping me grow my team. And at one point I came up with a challenge. I remember getting on a call and they're like, oh, do this. And I'm just like, why didn't I think of that? But it was, you guys do it every day. So it was really great to have that other business mind helping me expand. So.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's very challenging. It's like growing in an office team to a certain extent. At some point, you know, you get to the point where you need an assistant manager or a manager. Once you have 5-10 freelancers, you need someone else to be able to just audit and do quick checks and whatnot. So we're here to help with all of those questions. You know, at what point do you need that person, and what should the expectations be? How do you document what needs to be done and follow up and follow through without it taking extra time on your end, because that's always the roadblock. The goal is to save time, not take more of your time. So yeah, no, we really try to just be as useful as possible, putting out as much content as possible that help entrepreneurs, small businesses, and everything like that. And, you know, if we ever don't have something that you need, just ask us and we'll probably make it. So that's another great part.
I know I've used some new software and I'm like, what about this? And thank you so much. So those of you that are watching the video, if you go to FREEUP, FREEUP.net/partners/BA Club, which stands for Business Acceleration Club, you can get a $50 getting started credit. And so, and I know that you guys go as little as, is it still $5 an hour? Some of so as low as $5 an hour, but then you can also get great experienced, oh, I even hired writers to help with. So
Mhm.
there's just so many things on there. So I invite you to connect and play. And I'm here if you ever need any help with, hey, I'm going to start, just start with the 10 hours a week. It's like, if you're want more time, want to make, I promise you, this is what I realized, is that when I invest money in this, it multiplies, because I'm able to do things that don't, that I can make more money at. So you can go to meetshannon.com. I'd love to schedule time with you to just share some of my journeys, because I've definitely had some growing pains, and I love that FREEUP is there to do it with us. So Mackenzie, anything else that I missed, or?
I don't think so. You covered it all. You know it all as almost as well as I do at this point. But yeah, no, really just we're here if you need anything. Reach out to us, email, support, whatever you guys need. We have live chat as well, and we're here to help.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mackenzie, so much for spending your time today. Thank you for being a great partner with our community, and go out there and free up your time. Now is the time. So with that, thank you so much.